right, so we are supposedly live. We're going to record this. And yes, we are live. Volume down. All right, so what I wanted to do is actually share, and I'll bring this screen over here real quick, is I'm going to actually share and talk about some new things that happened basically over the course of the last, I think it was last weekend. Facebook did an update, and I want to make sure that everybody at least, and I'm doing this live because, again, I just want to make sure everybody gets this 100% live as it is, right? Instead of just making a video and then going back and then coming back and showing you how to do this. So I definitely want to make sure that this is the way. And why has my screen done this? So what we're going to do is we're going to get off the face. We're going to get off that screen. Now, let me just talk about this real quick. All right, so what we want to do is if you're having trouble with your message, your welcome message, or if you're having trouble with your get started on your page, meaning your send message right here, if you're going to test, the first thing you want to do, you test your button. You want to come back in and delete your messages if you're testing it yourself, okay? Now, and I think that's known, but and then that way you can come back in here and test that, and then you can get started, okay? So now, what if your welcome message is not showing, right? What if it's not showing? I'm going to show you a couple key things that you need to know, because these are things that changed recently over the course of actually, like last weekend, really. So I want to make sure that it is at least shown. So you're going to go into settings. You're going to go into your advanced messaging. Then in advanced messaging, what you want to do is come down to app settings, okay, right here, app settings. And then you want to change your app settings for your primary handover protocol should be your chatbot. It should be, if you're using ManyChat, it should be ManyChat. If you're using ChatFuel, it should be ChatFuel. If you're using any of the other ones, then it should be that, right? So make sure that you have that set properly. And it's just as simple as a drop down right here, right? Checking your drop down. Your secondary protocol should always be your inbox, right? So just like I have it set right here, you can probably see my screen. If not, hopefully all my audio and video is coming through fine. You know how these lives go. Anyway, make sure you have that done. When you have that set, come back into ManyChat, okay? Go back into your ManyChat account, and then go back to the very bottom corner, which is the bottom left-hand corner, and then refresh your permissions, right? When you refresh this set of permissions, it's going to go through its process. It's going to show you it's refreshing, and then you should go back to your page and then go to your page again and then test your get started message. Now, again, a lot of people aren't even noticing this is happening because they're not watching. They're not watching people go through their bot, right? They're not watching. So how do you watch people go through your bot, right? A lot of people want to know that, right? It's again, there's a page manager app that you can get from the Play Store if you're on Android. And if you're, I think it's the same thing if you're on Apple, right? But again, I'm an Android user, so I have Android. So again, it's in the Play Store. If you go, it's Facebook page app manager. I can actually look it up real quick and show you what the actual name is. It's it's pages by, yeah. So go to Play Store and just merely type in page manager right here. So page manager, yeah. So it's just as simple as that, page manager, right? So just as simple as doing that. And then you are able to, look at your messages. Now that's how I go through. I noticed it because of the simple fact that they did an update last week. Facebook doesn't tell you when they do updates. They did an update last week, okay? And it's probably because of all this Corona stuff, and they had some advertisement issues or whatever the case may be. They did an update. Point of it is the same fact, right? So again, I went through and seen people coming into my bot. They were asking a question, they were coming in, and they never did get a welcome message. They never got anything. So first time they seen it. Plus, when I went into my actual my chat bot, all the new users didn't have any names. It didn't know anything about them. It just said Facebook user, right? So I had to go in there and delete the people that it did not know anything about, again, because you want to clean up your system and make sure you clean out all that stuff up. So all I did was just come up here into my page settings. I went to audience, made sure I had, just like this person still has a name, even though they don't have a face. But if you're, again, you would see this if you did not actually have, if it was just a page, it was just a Facebook person, right? It didn't say who they were or their name or whatever the case may be. So again, make sure your welcome message is working, right? Not just going in here testing and going through your whole thing that you do, right? Not just going through and doing a preview. Go to your actual page. Go to your actual page. Test the button yourself. Or I highly, highly recommend getting the app. Again, now ManyChat has an app too, but again, personally, I mean, I've used the Page Manager app for so long, over the past actually 2 years. I like it a lot better than the ManyChat app right now, because the ManyChat app is brand new. They still got some bugs to work out. I'm not talking badly about it. I'm just saying, hey, when you first start something, when you first develop something, when you first make something, it has to go through its growing pains to get better, right? So again, that's not their, and that's not ManyChat's main focus right now either. So make sure you understand, the best thing that I recommend, as a person that's been doing this for a long time, I want to make sure that you get the best out of it. So how do you do that? Just go into your Play Store, or go into and just get that app, right? Page Manager app. You get all your pages. You just sign in with your Facebook, and it's really, really, really simple. I'm not even gonna show you how to do that. Secondly, if you are a person that is interested, I have recently shut down my access to, because we have way too many people. I have recently shut down my inner circle. The access to get in it. But I did have a lot of people email me, reach out to me on Facebook Messenger, and reach out to me, on my Facebook page to ask if they could join, because they didn't see it till it was too late. So point of it is I actually I reached out to Matt Lights from Bot Builders. He's reduced his plan to get in. It's $19 to jump in right now. If you're interested, you can jump in right now. I will put the link below after I do this video, just so that you get it. That's if you're interested. If you're not interested at all, if you just want to learn off YouTube, great. I mean, hey, there's plenty of stuff that you can learn. But again, if you want to have a foundational way to learn, that's better, right? That's a way to go. So I just want to make this a real quick video and show you how to do this, and make sure that you're protected, because again, a lot of people didn't even know it. And make sure your apps are in like, you're certified with your apps and stuff like that too. So make sure when you go into your page settings that your apps are there. Secondly, so make sure your apps are there. You go into messaging, you can see that I think it's advanced messaging. You go into advanced messaging, you can see that ManyChat is certified. If you're using ManyChat right here, ManyChat has permission, or if you're using Chat Fuel or whatever you're using, they have permission to be associated with your bot. Again, after all this is changed, go down to your very bottom of your ManyChat system, the back end of ManyChat, go to refresh permissions, refresh your permissions. That will reset everything. Then do your testing, make sure everything is working properly, and you should be good. So with all that said, thank you, and hopefully this live helped you out. Okay, we're going to, as far as that goes, we're going to stop sharing the screen and come back here. Thank you again. I don't know how many people are watching, because the simple fact of I'm on Zoom. Again, I'm going to end this meeting. I will record it. I will probably post it. I'll probably delete this one. I don't know, but I'll probably post it somewhere. But if you're interested in that bot builder link, go to my group. The link will be in there. It's just that simple. Or, however you want to do it, or make a comment below and I'll put it in the comment below. If you're not interested, great. Either way, it's just a simple offer. I reached out to Matt. He made a great deal for everybody to get in because of all this Corona stuff. And just because, hey, if we're all stuck at home, we're all trying to learn, we're all trying to get better. There's no better time. Everybody is making these great deals and discounts and stuff like that. But again, I want to make sure you don't jump into the wrong things, right? Because there's a lot of things. I'll be honest with you, the days of paying for like thousands and thousands of dollars for courses completely gone. That's my opinion. But if you do pay for that, I feel bad for you, because I mean, there's so many people, great people, that are offering great informational things either for free or for a very, very, very low cost. Um, that's just the way I see it. Okay, without further ado, we're going to stop and see you guys later. Thanks.